Autumn must not see it that way. There must not be anything here. Nico,
Don't bother. Kinda just want to be left alone.
At least we tried.
Save it for a speech. I'm tired.
We can talk tomorrow, when you are feeling better.
Yeah, right. Might be a while.
I will be here.
But Wanda won't.
Nope, she won't.
Ileana, are you okay?
My best friend just tried to murder me. What do you think?
Maybe we should consider Wanda is too dangerous to save.
How dare you?
I am sorry. I just...
Leave before I say something I will regret. I have too many regrets this evening already.
Good night, then.
Good? There is nothing good about this night, Hunter. Nothing good at all.
Well, I pissed both of them off. Should have probably just said nothing.
Hunter, if you're looking for Caretaker, she went to her room.
Yeah, and she made it very clear she doesn't want to be disturbed.
Yeah, well, probably bother her. Is there any other little dots?
And here I thought we were finally starting to trust each other.
They went behind our backs. Nearly cost us everything.
They were trying to save their friend, like any of us would do.
Please, I would never do anything that reckless.
Do you even hear the words coming out of your mouth anymore?
I would never do anything that reckless, given the stakes.
Really?
Okay, fine. I would never do anything that reckless today.
I give that a solid maybe.
Library. Agatha.
Whew, you look like hell, dear. I suppose you must feel like it too after these very rough few days.
I am not worried about me. I am more concerned with how everyone else is faring.
Not well, obviously. I am sorry you were unable to save Wanda, but at least you tried. I can't help but feel responsible for how things played out. Perhaps I pushed you too hard to save her too soon, before you, Nico, and Magic were ready.
What happened was not your responsibility. We chose to betray Sarah's trust and put the lives of everyone here in jeopardy. You did not make us.
Yes, but if it wasn't for me emboldening you, we may have avoided this whole mess.
I cannot get Wanda out of my head now, seeing her like that. I know I did not know her before she fell, but she was in so much pain. It permeated from her. I could feel it tear right through me. I just wish I could have freed her from it.
I know, dear. Me too. Maybe you'll get a chance to again. In the meantime, don't beat yourself up about it too much. And remember how much Sarah and I love you.
Remnants of knives, books, jewelry, and even a ceremonial one have been found in or near these offering bowls, suggesting their importance in the offering ritual. Some of our colleagues have dismissed the importance of these items, but we believe, based on their repeated occurrence at these sites, that these items hold the key to this fascinating ancient practice.
Nobody likes feeling stuck on the sidelines, but we have to battle our impulses to win the war.
It seems there's a competition going on to see who can reprimand the young sons the harshest.
Are you participating?
I'm really glad everyone made it back safe and sound, which is impressive on its own. Trying an incantation like that at their level, one might think they would ask for a Sorcerer Supreme's guiding hand.
I am sure that they now know it would have been better with you there.
Kind of you, Hunter. I kept my composure, but I care for Wanda. It was under my watch that she was taken. There is nothing more I want than to make this right. Even if the outcome wasn't as hoped, we now know what has happened to her. I've been hearing her voice, but each time it grows fainter. By the great Agamotto will bring her back to us.
Between Lilith's plans and her turning on... She's, pretty...
Caretaker? It is Hunter.
Leave me be. I'm not exactly in the mood for visitors right now.
We really screwed up, didn't we? I knew we shouldn't have gone messing with that mirror.
I'm worried about Nico and Magic. I think they're in shock or something.
The only good elephant in the room is the kind you mount on the wall in that spirit. Let's dig into last night's catastrophe. This isn't the time. Half the team went AWOL, Steve. Secret weapon, our only reliable method of transportation, designed to follow more rat mab into a trap so obvious even Wonder Man noticed it. There you go, Tony. We cannot fault them for doing what they could to recover Wanda. Since when does Iron Man play by any tune but his own, telling us to follow the rules? Is a joke coming from you. Pains me to be the adult in the room, but I have no choice if you're going to lash out like children. Tony, last night they lost their teammate to Lilith. Reading is bad or nothing to us. If you know the feeling, you know better than to pick a fight with those that are going through a similar experience. Fine, I'll drop it. Right, complete one hero with Captain America. Okay, let's do that. Play a mission miss. Okay, craft one epic ghost rider ability. Science fair.
Good girl, Charlie. Come along, Charlie.
Well worn field
What is it,
guide,
Charlie?
basic for
Find
the.
something?
Liz and I continue to work against shore. We have lost the coven of witches to the barbaric nature of those townsfolk that he has brought under his influence, but their sacrifice will never be forgotten. I must admit that I am frustrated with Lilith these days, who does not have the focus that our sisters of the coven do. Sense that she may find herself distracted by a sailor man from the village. Her blood simply cannot give in to so much into such impulses. And I warned her that she is being a fool. After the incident, I scattered my dolls in the air around the grave. Caretaker's doll was placed in the tree fort that I built along the cliff face in the Dreamer's Descent. My doll was left at the tea parties up top of the stairs of the gravesite. I built a fort beneath the standing stones for Mother's doll. Okay. Lily's free spirit has always been a worry of mine. Thought that perhaps coming here would help her channel the energy towards our work, I was mistaken. First she married that mortal man. Now it seems she's expecting a child. A child. As if a lover was not distraction enough to bring a half-blood descendant into this world. Not only wrong, but it is extremely dangerous. For all of us. She insists that my feelings are born of envy, and I cannot help laugh. My longing for the distractions of love ended a millennia ago. Lilith's husband Gregor has died. An illness has swept through Salem, and even Lilith and I are affected. Many lives have been lost. I see her clutching her swollen abdomen. Fear plastered across her face. I worried what will become of her if she loses a child. Consent to changing my sister. She's always walked her own path, but that freedom of emotion that was once endearing grows into something darker. Okay. 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 Just how long has this Abbey been haunted? Oh my god, I did an H and dropped the H there. How long has this Abbey been haunted? What do you mean? The Abbey's old. There aren't any ghosts here. Did anyone hear a shriek? That was me. What happened? Tony was walking while typing. He lost his footing. Ooh. Steps in the forge are haunted. See, this is why I don't engage with it. I like Ileana. She's a bit moody, but I like her. Let's help Tony.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Ray's got me on a new training regime. Which of these do you think I should work on first? There is one. This one, Christian, will be worth it. Yeah.
Thanks, Hunter.
Don't you think with all my knowledge, all my expertise, I could have helped save Wanda?
No,
Why?
because we do not trust you, Strange.
Your problem, Magic, is that you don't trust anyone.
Why should I? Where were you when Wanda was taken? What have you or any of the other Avengers done to rescue her?
I thought we resolved this already. There was nothing any of us could do.
No, you resolved it out of your mind. We acted.
And had you elicited my help, you might have succeeded.
Please, you Avengers would only have gotten in our way.
I suppose we'll never know now, will we? And people say Tony's ego's big.
Enough of this. I have to attend to some issues in Limbo. Someone has to make sure we have safe passage through space-time.
Now who is running from a fight, Ileana?
Very sparring.
Even a sorcerer supreme can...
I'll be ready to go in no time.
Ready to work?
Just give me a target.
Constant innovation. That's the Stark promise.
Awesome! Can't wait to see how this goes down.
Caretaker said I need to be a team player. So I guess I'm letting you choose for me too. Do your thing.
A warning, Hunter. I'm in a foul... I try not to be someone who equates youth with folly. I wish Ileana would not look at someone with a lifetime of experience and assume incompetence. Perhaps there was more I could have done to save Wanda, but until I get back into my sanctum, I cannot see everything I once did.
Magic just does not understand what you have been through, Doctor.
Of course she doesn't. She hasn't experienced an inkling of the universe that I have.
Then why let this bother you?
You know why? I just don't feel complete without the sanctum and all its prophetic perks. Like I'm not quite myself.
So you can no longer peer into the future. But that is not where your true value lies. Maybe it is time to reframe your place in the world.
Perhaps you're right, but I do not know where to start.
You can start by realizing that you are the Sorcerer Supreme, no matter where you rest your head.
Thank you, Hunter, for your wise counsel. Now, if you will excuse me, this Sorcerer Supreme needs to figure out a way to save us from this mess.
Give me a sec. Okay, what's up?
Come on, Tony.
How does this look? Don't blink or you'll miss it. Not bad, right? Big Tony's Forge of Mystery. We never close. Good. Genius inventor strikes again.
Until next time. Thank you for hitting me so often that I almost lost my...
Time's wasting, Hunter. We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs. No excuses here. Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here. Later. Ready for more? See you around. pain, no gain.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now.
All right, then.
Hail, Holy One! Or is it unholy? Yet to be determined.
How's it going? All taken care of.
If I had time, I'd take care of these myself. But I have been accused of hogging the ball before. I think I can handle that. Any new leads? Okay, Central. What's your magic? Here's the latest from Hydra World. Beginning decryption sequence. And Hydra rears its ugly head. One of us. Want to read something that'll make you weep? This should keep someone busy. Sending your friends out to fight isn't the easiest choice, but we all know what we signed up for.
Yeah, Iron Man could do that, because he's me and a knob, so he can do a mission on his own rather than annoying everyone. Unsurprisingly, like most canons of supernatural origin, a black shark, said to be a keen hunter and able to sense slightest hint of mystical energy from some fair distance away. This, of course, made his capture by magical means rather impossible. It does raise an interesting question. A mystical hound could be brought to heel and tamed. Wouldn't it make a fine hunter for various arcana? Or for various arcana, able to lead its owner to them straight away? Yeah, good question. Hematite is commonly used for grounding and stability, while the lodestone's magnetic qualities are meant to attract good fortune, guarding love and relationships. Meteorite, with its association with the celestial realm, can enhance astral projection and served as an excellent amplifier for dream and spirit journeying. The cool rain. Where is Caretaker?
Hi.
Nico? What are you doing in Wanda's room?
What does it look like? Ileana said this grimoire is filled with pretty powerful magic. There's gotta be something in here. Something to break the stupid spell your mother cast over Wanda so, you know, we can all go back to being normal. To being friends again.
Blood Witch, Daywalker, Spirit of Vengeance, former Queen of Limbo, and the Child of Lilith. I doubt anyone would ever accuse the Midnight Suns of being normal. Dark magic always comes with a price, Nico. Just be sure you are willing to pay it.
Hello, Blood Witch. Without going too TMI on you, let's just say I know all about the cost of doing business.
Your magic demands your blood. The magic in that book may have a different hunger. It is not just your life you are playing with anymore.
Hey, you went through that mirror with us, Hunter.
If I recall, I was sucked inside after trying to stop the vortex you created.
I was trying to save our friend for all the good that did me. It all made sense in my head. We'd find Wanda, smack around a few Hydra dirtbags, bring her back to the Abbey, and Caretaker would bake her a cake. I wasn't exactly envisioning Wanda trying to murder us. Or you trying to do the same thing to her.
The Wanda you know would never hurt you, and I would never hurt her. This was someone else.
Must be nice to tell yourself that. I bet it makes it a lot easier to release them of whatever you want to call it when you put them down. Sorry, but I'm not buying that, Hunter. Well, that was before you had me on your side. How about you give me a chance before you start swinging your sword next time, huh?
You have my word.
Good, because I'm gonna hold you to that. Well, unless you have anything to add to this free Wanda brainstorming sesh, I should get back to her grimoire. I'm not leaving one page unturned until I find a way of bringing her back to her senses. Till then, later.
Hunter, come and talk with me a moment. I wanted to apologize for last night. I just couldn't believe what you and the rest of the Sons did, and needed time alone to process. I knew I underestimated Nico's desperation to save Wanda when I realized she swiped my spellbook. I keep thinking, if I hadn't given up on her so easily, if I had listened to them, helped them, I could have prevented them from going out on their own and risking all. Do you think they are right, Hunter? Do you think I gave up on Wanda too soon?
Try not to be too hard on yourself about what you did or did not do.
But it's my job to make the best decisions for the team with the given information. And this time, I feel like I failed spectacularly.
We are all doing our best.
Yo!
It doesn't feel like it right now.
Thank you for that. I'm so grateful. It makes me weep.
Maybe if I tried to save her centuries ago, we wouldn't be walking the apocalypse we're in now. Well, I ought to pull myself together and face the day. Thanks for the word, Hunter.
It's alright, Caretaker. Alright, what we got? We've got what we've had all along. Oh, that's actually... Yeah. Okay. Let me guess. In-game currency. Pay real money. Gotcha. Grab all these oyster mushrooms. There's something on the floor. You know, it's bad when even caretakers having to think about what's going on. Oh, it's you. I keep seeing you at the corner of my eye. Little monkey. Charlie the monkey.